Hello children, how are you all? Fine. Okay, I hope you all are safe at your home. Yes? Okay, what we had seen in your last class? Yes, what we had seen? Louder? Yes, we are revising the chapters. In the last class, we had revised our first lesson. Yes or no? What is our first lesson? Yes, what is that? Very good. Food, where does it come from? I hope you all are clear with the first chapter. Yes, the newcomers and those who had missed the classes also now would be clear about the first chapter. Yes, now we are going to revise our second chapter. Yes, so as the same which we had done in our last class, I am not going to say answers. You are going to get actively participated in this session. So, you need to tell answers. Okay, let me check how you all had understood the classes. Shall we go? Okay, here the first question. What is the title? So, what is the title of our second chapter? Yes. Now, check your answers whether it is correct or wrong. Yeah, very good. It is components of food. What is that? Components of food. Yes, this is our second lesson. Now we will have a recap of what we had seen in this last class. Okay. So these are all the content of this lesson. Yes, what are all they? First, introduction and then nutrients. And we had seen the tests for nutrients also. Yes or no? Yes. And then what do various nutrients do for our body? So what is the use of various nutrients? And then balanced diet. Last, deficiency, diseases. And then recap. Yes? Okay. First we are going to have introduction. Yes? What is that? Nutrients. First, what is mean by nutrients? Where do we get these nutrients? Yes, come on fast, tell me. What is mean by nutrients? Louder. Yeah, very good. It is nothing but the components which are present in the food. Yes, the components which are present in the food are called as nutrients. So, what is mean by that? See, substance in the food. Yes, I said no, components which are present in the food are called as nutrients. So, the substance which are present in the food so that our body needs to maintain properly throughout the day. So with the help of these nutrients only we are able to get energy. Yes or no children? Yes. With the help of the nutrients we get energy. With the help of energy we are able to do the work. Yes. So there are various sources of food which we had seen in the previous session. Yes, they are plant source, animal source. Yes, the one who eat the plant source are called as vegetarian. Yes, and then who eat both plants and animals are? Yes, good, non-vegetarian. Yes, so this is the continuation of the last lesson. Okay, it is relevant to the last. So nutrients, where do we get? We get from food. And nutrient is different, nutrition is different. I have said you right, yes or no? These are the sources of, these are the sources of nutrients. So, nutrient is different, nutrition is different. So, nutrient is nothing but which is present in the food. It is there in the food as it is. Nutrition is taking in the food. So, taking that food through we digesting it and we obtain energy is called as nutrition. Nutrients is which is there present inside the food as it is. It will be there, that's all. There is no use. So, nutrient is there, that's all. So, if we take in that only we are able to get the nutrition, that is the energy. Okay, next. So, this is the definition of nutrients. Nutrients are organic or inorganic substance. Okay, substance present or contained. It is present inside the food which is necessary for the growth and maintenance of our body. Few nutrients are proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, fat, minerals, etc. Yes or no? Yes. So why do we need energy, this food, etc., everything? Yes. What is the first one? To provide energy. Yes. And then what is the second thing? To maintain the growth of body. And then next, to fight against diseases. And then to protect our body and keep it warm according to the temperature. Yes. Fine. So types of nutrients. So basically there are 6 types of nutrients. How many? 6. Now you are going to tell me one by one. Okay. What is the first one? What is the first one? Carbohydrate. Yes. What is this? Carbohydrates. Proteins. Yes. This is proteins. What is this? Vitamins. And then minerals. Yes. Water. And then what is that? One more thing, protein, vitamin, fibers. Yes. So these are all the various sources of nutrients. So what are they? Carbohydrates, protein, vitamin, minerals, fibers, and then water. So these are all essential nutrients. That is, essential means very important nutrient. That is important. It is main to keep our body healthy. So these are all healthy source of 6 nutrients. Okay. So, and we have seen what? Tests. Yes or no? We have seen 3 tests, but we have done only 2 because we don't have iodine solution at that time. Okay. We have done test for protein, and then what is that one more test for? Yes, louder fat. Very good. So, what is the test for starch? So, what is the solution used there? It is iodine solution. What is that? So, that iodine solution is orangey brown. It is somewhat orange and then brown. Yes, see here. So, this is iodine solution. If we put few drops of iodine solution which contains starch, which has starch, so that turns into blue-black color. For example, potato. Potato is rich in which content? Starch content. So, and then rice. Yes. So, if we add a few drops of iodine solution to that starch food content, it would turn its color into blue-black. So, the change of color into blue-black confirms the presence of starch in that. Okay. And the next test is, what is that? Test for protein. So, shall we have a recap now? I am going to see whether you are able to remember the apparatus which we had seen. Yes. So, what is this? We had seen, right? What is this? Who is going to tell me correct? Yes, fast. What is this? Conical flask. Very good. What is this? Conical flask. And then what is this, children? Yes. What is this? Wash bottle. Yes or no? Wash bottle. And then what is this, children? Yes, what is this? Yes, china dish. Yes, china dish. And then what is this? Yes. So we have 2 sizes of test tube. Yes or no? Yes, see here the large one and the small test tube. So what is this called as? Test tube holder. What is that? Test tube holder and then test tube. Very good. You are able to remember it, right? And then, so what is this? Dropper. With the help of this only we used to take the solution, because it may be acidic and it may cause injury to us. It may cause injury to us. So, not to touch the solution in hands. So, we use a dropper. Okay. So, very good. So, in the test for protein, what we have used? 2 solutions. What are they? Sodium hydroxide or caustic soda and then copper sulfate. Yes. What is the color of the copper sulfate? We had seen it is sky blue color. And then NaOH. That is caustic soda or sodium hydroxide. Yes, if we add that, what is that color turns? It turns into violet color. Yes or no? It turns into violet color. So, the change of color to violet confirms the presence of protein in the food substance. Yes, It confirms the presence of protein in the food substance. So say some example of protein products. Yes. Cereals, pulses, grains, etc. Very good. Okay. And then next, what is the test which we have seen? So one more question to you. Where this sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda, is used? Yes, tell me. What is the color of that? It is colorless. Okay. If we mix that with water, it becomes colorless. Where it is used? It is used in cleaning toilets. And then preparation of surf, that is washing products, washing powder. Okay. And then it is used in the preparation of soaps and then detergents. Then, so next what we have seen, test for fat. So fat means that oil content. Yes or no? Yes, see here. So if we press that tightly with the help of paper, we are able to get that oily content on that paper. If we keep that in front of a light, what happens? The light passes through it and we are able to see the light on the next side. So this test confirms the presence of fats. Okay. So, and we have seen components in our food. What are the components? So the main components which are present in our food are carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and then minerals. Okay. So these are all together called as nutrients. These all are together called as nutrients. So carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and then minerals. So what are all they? Carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals. So these are all the main components which are present in our food. Okay. So carbohydrates. So what is mean by carbohydrates? I said you already, carbohydrate has carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Yes. So carbohydrate has three substances. What are they? They are carbon, hydrogen and then oxygen. So what is the use of this carbohydrate? It is important to give energy. Carbohydrate provides us energy to do work and it also helps in storing energy. So carbohydrate is made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen and then it provides us energy to do work. Okay. And the next, these are all the sources of carbohydrates. So these are all some of the sources of carbohydrates. Here, rice, bread, potato, peas, banana, tomato, corn, and all these materials are sources of what? Carbohydrates. Clear, children? Yes. And then proteins. What is meant by these proteins and why this protein is important for us? So proteins are nothing but they are body building. So it helps in building up the body tissues. This protein also helps in growth and maintenance. Okay. So proteins consist of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. But carbohydrate consists of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Here plus one nitrogen. Okay. And then it helps in repairing the old tissues and helps in growth of the body. So these are some of the plant sources of protein and then animal sources of protein. See here, these are plant sources of protein and then animal sources of protein. One more thing, fish is very much rich in protein content and then omega-3 fat. So continuous consumption of fish leads to reduced risk of heart disease. So they may have few chances of getting, so they don't get heart diseases. Okay, there are some chances, that's all. So it reduces the risk of getting heart disease. Fish, continuous consumption of fish. Okay, and then so what is the next thing we had seen? Fat. So fat, what is meant by fat? It is nothing but the oil content which is present in our food. So this fat is next to carbohydrate and protein. It is in the third stage. Okay. So what is their importance? It produces more energy than protein and carbohydrates. Fat gives more energy than proteins and carbohydrates. It also helps to keep our body warm. it also helps to keep our body